children, in this video, we're going to factor when there's a greatest common factor present. So we're going to factor each of these completely. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a greatest common factor, which is, of these three terms, is there anything that all three of them have in common? So if you look, this has an x cubed, that has an x squared, and that has an x. So we could factor out an x from all three pieces. So if I take an x out, I have x squared plus 10x plus 24 left over. So my greatest common factor here was an x. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and factor this piece inside the parentheses. So I'm going to look for two numbers that multiply to 24, but those same two numbers need to add to 10. So multiply to 24, add to 10. Those two numbers are positive 6 and positive 4. So I get x plus 6 and x plus 4 from factoring this piece. I still have this x left over from above. So if I wanted to factor this completely, that is what I would get. One more example. So I have 6z squared minus 24z plus 24. I want to look for a greatest common factor, or something that all three terms have in common. And what I notice is all of them can be divided by 6. So if I divide everything by 6 and I factor out a 6, I'm going to be left with a z squared, divide by 6 again, minus 4z, divide by 6 again, plus 4. Then all that's left is I want to try and factor this inside piece there. So I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to 4 but add to negative 4. Two numbers that multiply to positive 4 but add to negative 4. Those numbers are going to be minus 2. So I'm going to get a z minus 2. The other number is also going to be minus 2. So I'm going to get z minus 2, z minus 2. I still have this 6 left that is part of my factors. So the complete factored form there is 6 times z minus 2 times z minus 2. That is factoring when there is a greatest common factor present.